Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. Hopefully you've had a nice Wednesday. Still had some of those hazy conditions stick around. Now, you may have noticed not as bad as it's been the past few days, at least here in Northeast Ohio. We did have some relief, especially by the afternoon and evening, a bit more of that blue sky, but just like we could see another round move in as we head into Thursday. So we're going to still keep that possibility around. But I'm sure plenty of you have seen the images and videos from New York and Philadelphia and New Jersey, where it's just awful, really thinking of them with their hazardous levels of air quality. So we'll talk more about that and kind of a sneak peek of the forecast throughout the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask as we go along. Hey Lisa, thanks for hopping on, appreciate it. All right, so air quality alerts still in place. For us, they'll last until midnight, but there is a possibility that we could see these get extended as we head into the week, especially maybe Thursday night into Friday, as we could see another round of some of that wildfire smoke move in. Now, this is in part of that, and also with the dry conditions that we have seen, the lack of rainfall. But just look how widely these alerts stretch, not only here, but across Pennsylvania, New York, mainly up and down the East Coast there, really seeing it. So you may be thinking, now, what do we do in an air quality alert? It's best to really avoid any type of outdoor burning or the fire pits. I know this time of year it's so popular to want to do that, but really just want to keep any smoke, excess smoke, to a minimum. If you can, avoid idling your vehicle or any gas-powered equipment the next few days. And then anyone that may have some sensitive breathing issues, best to avoid very strenuous outdoor activity or being outside during the peak of the day. So here's what that air quality looks like heading into the next 24 hours. It does seem like we'll get a little bit of a break, but still seeing levels that could be unhealthy for some, or in the unhealthy category for parts of Northeast Ohio. So still watching out for that possibility, where you can see folks along the East Coast really still going to be dealing with that, even taking you into Thursday afternoon. And this is kind of the reason why. So heading into the morning tomorrow, just as we're kind of seeing out there tonight, a little bit of a haze, but definitely not as bad. So a little bit of a break here. As we get into Thursday evening and into Friday, it does seem like for parts of deep Northeast Ohio into Pennsylvania, could see another round of that move in. Definitely not going to be as bad as what they're seeing on the East Coast, but it looks like we could see a bit more move in by Friday. So that's something they're going to be watching out for as we head into the next few days. Again, just a good reason if you do have any breathing problems to maybe just limit outdoor activity. All right, so this is a look at our radar. You may be rejoicing, thinking it's rain. Well, unfortunately, no. We had a wildfire breakout in parts of Ashtabula County. Let me see if I can pull up the little arrow here. It was right in this area where that fire started, and you could see the smoke kind of being carried by the winds throughout the evening. That started right around 4:30. Now, rainfall the next few days, that would help clear out the atmosphere, clear out the environment to where we would have better breathing conditions, not as hazy of skies. Sadly, the next few days, really not going to see much rainfall. Maybe a raindrop here or there with just a few sprinkles, but it's not until the weekend, really the end of the weekend into next week, where we get a better chance at seeing some rain. Much needed rain in the forecast too. So tomorrow, Friday, still staying dry. We have that very low rain chance there, mainly just going to be a sprinkle here or there. Temperatures cool and breezy, and that dry, breezy weather is what could spread any local wildfires. So that's kind of why we try to avoid the burning and the gas equipment. Now, Saturday, we'll see temperatures bump back up into the 80s. A little bit more humidity moves in by the weekend. Nothing unbearable, but definitely we'll notice it. And then late Sunday, overnight Sunday into Monday is where we'll see that next chance of rain. So that chance did get pushed back some. Monday, scattered showers, cooling off as we head into the first half of the week before we could see the chance for some more 80s by next weekend. All right, so we'll be on at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll talk more about our local forecast, any updates on the wildfire situation. But if you did want to see some of those images or had more questions about that, you can find that as well as the forecast on the website. That is at fox8.com slash underneath the forecast discussion. So you can find it all there. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe.